In my first video, I kind of did a pretty quick walkthrough and played the system really quick, and I was just going to go a little more in depth in this video. To start off, I kind of have a mix of wires. My positive coming from my alternator